The Market Structure ICT Screener indicator, which is offered for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. Traders can conveniently access this indicator on the TradingView website from this particular section, and to better understand how the indicator works and operates, they can also refer to this informative page. To access the indicator on the TradingView website, go to the Indicators section, search for the name of the indicator, and by selecting it, you can apply it to your chart. For even quicker and easier access to the indicator, you can add it to your favorites in TradingView by enabling the Add to Favorites option. Once the indicator is applied to the chart, a dedicated panel and a detailed table will appear at the bottom of the chart. The Market Structure Screener indicator is a highly specialized and practical analytical tool that enables traders to efficiently perform multi-chart analysis, thoroughly examine price behavior, accurately identify both long-term and short-term, major and minor trends, detect potential trend changes, and ultimately discover valuable trading opportunities to enter buy or sell positions in the market. Here, a table is displayed for us, which, when the indicator is run, shows 10 trading symbols on the chart. In the first section, the trading symbols are drawn for us. In the second column, the exchanges are listed. In the third column, the time frame for trend and candlestick identification is written for us. In the next column, we can see the candle type, meaning whether the candles in that time frame are bullish or bearish, and it displays the latest candle for us. In the following column, we can also have our own trend analyses, which show us two trends, external and internal. Currently, the gold symbol is in a downtrend in the external trend, which represents the long-term or higher time frame, and the internal trend shows the current or short-term time frame. Both are in a downtrend, which is considered a confirmation for entering a trade. Our candle type is also a bearish candle. So far, we have 3 confirmations for entering a trade. In the state section, there are 2 modes, major and minor. Major is for the higher time frame, and minor is for the current or shorter time frame, which is shown here. We can see that the longer-term trend is displayed for us, which is considered a bearish change of character. The minor has also formed a bearish change of character here. Finally, we see that the value of consecutive boss is simply displayed for us here, and currently, no major or minor boss has formed for us. Here you can also see that the last closed candle is a bearish candle in the 15-minute time frame. Currently, a doji candle has formed for us, and here it displays the doji candle for us as well. In the next section, we also observe the trend, or to be more precise, the internal uptrend and the internal downtrend. A change of character has occurred for us in the shorter-term trend, and ultimately in the longer-term trend as well, a change of character has also formed for us. Based on this, we are able to perform more specialized and detailed analyses on the chart. We can observe other points here as well. For example, the GBP/USD symbol on the 15-minute time frame currently has a bullish candle type. Externally, or in the longer term and higher time frame, it is in a downtrend. Internally, at the moment, it is in a range-bound phase and is neutral, with no trend. In the state section, it also displays the boss, break of structure, and change of character for us. Currently, the major here is boss, which has formed from the higher structure, and a minor change of character has formed. We need to wait for a simultaneous trend confirmation. At the moment, our main trend is bearish, so the internal should also become bearish. Our major should have a bearish boss, or form a bearish change of character. The minor should also provide confirmation for the bearish change of character or bearish boss, so that all confirmations align, and finally, we can enter a position. In the consecutive boss section, we can also see that no major boss has formed for us, and the minor value here is displayed as 0 in the settings section. In the input section, there are several options available for us to choose from. First, we can enable or disable the display of the table in the lower window or directly on the chart itself. By default, the table is shown in a separate window at the bottom, but by enabling this option, the table will be moved from the lower window onto the chart itself. This adjustment allows for a more flexible and customizable viewing experience depending on your preferences. In the next section, we can use this parameter to select the number of trading symbols to display. By default, it shows 10 trading symbols, but here we can set the value to display a minimum of 10 and a maximum of 20 symbols. As we can see in this section, the number of symbols has changed to 20. In the next parameter, we are presented with the ability to select the table mode, and we can choose between two available options, extended and basic. By choosing the basic option, the system will switch from the currently active extended mode to the basic mode, which is a more simplified version. In the following parameter, we are given the opportunity to select the table size from the list of available sizes provided here. For demonstration purposes, I will choose the small size, and as we can observe, the table size will change accordingly to the minimum small size available. For the table position parameter, we also have the option to select the specific position where the table will be displayed on the interface. In this case, I will choose the top right position, and as a result, we can see that the table is now displayed at the top right section of the screen. In the next section, we are able to select trading symbols from symbol number 1 all the way up to symbol number 20, and based on the number of symbols we selected earlier, symbols from 1 to 10, as well as 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20 can be displayed here. In the first part of this section, we can select our desired symbols from the available list. In the next part, we are able to set the time frame for displaying the selected symbols and also identify bullish and bearish trends, as well as break of structure, both major and minor, right here in this interface. Finally, we can select the market structure parameter here, which determines the period length that is used for identifying peaks and troughs in the data. Lower values for this parameter are more sensitive to short-term changes, while higher values are designed to focus on longer-term market structures and trends. This allows for a flexible and customizable analysis experience. We can set each base symbol in the same way, and finally, in this last input, we can enable or disable the display of input values inside the status line. By default, this option is enabled, and by disabling this section, the input values will no longer be shown in the status line. We can also identify market structure based on trend structure. For example, here, the price is making lower highs and lower lows, but it hasn't broken the lower low here yet. At this point, it breaks this low for us. We can see that this lower structure, which is visible here, shows us the shorter term or minor break of structure, also known as a minor boss. The break of this low, on the other hand, indicates a major break of structure or a major boss within the market. Also, the price reversal and retest of this level indicate a minor change of character, and the break of this level indicates a major change of character. Alright friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We'd be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section.